Kirk Street. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. This is the 6th play on the drive.
Let's go.
Looking to throw it again. Makes a quick catch. Plenty of space at the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Dogs. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play looking to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense they wanted a little bit more of that pitching catch.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's a short completion of a big tight end. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this 1st down. Just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
The offense will take their first time out of the half. They talk strategy here. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. 1st down, looking for more now. They bring it down. The Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a 1st down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this 1st down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Cut quickly. Into the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Handoff to the back. Gets the 1st and still running. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's a carry for the fullback. The fullback gets stopped for a loss. Ran into a wall there.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. He stuffed that play from the beginning.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looking to pass here on second down. The ball is caught. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And look at this. The fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Nice throw, caught for a completion. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
And the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. He got it. The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Takes the toss and heads left. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receivers' willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Oh, he breaks free, still going. He's in the clear at the 10 now. Touchdown, Georgia. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. And now a carry here for the fullback. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. It's a bootleg looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. He's looking to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught by the receiver. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
At the 31-yard line, brings up 2nd down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Press coverage now from the secondary. They feed the fullback this time. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
The offense is in a really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
1st down, looking to throw the football. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. It's not going to be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. The tackle is made. But the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Snags the quick throw. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's hit just before the throw. Lofted it in there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quick throw, testing the middle. That's caught. It's Jackson. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Close to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And it's caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And that's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern to this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this. Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. chance for just a couple more plays. The pocket breaking down. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Missed opportunity to make this a one-score game, still losing by 11.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Excellent catch and run by the senior.
But the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Tailback with another carry. He breaks free. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different...
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He can go. Across midfield. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Dogs. The defense contributes 6 points.
Just what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
A sack on first down. It's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. They look to throw it here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Riggs. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
And the Bulldogs will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on fourth down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, getting to those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned and how this play would work out.
They'll run it from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looking deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. It's a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Screen to the wide receiver. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and it allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. Can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5.
You know, I'm so used to seeing this guy just come in and block and try to open up holes. How about getting his hands on the ball? Tip your cap to the offensive coordinator for that call.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17.
That makes the score Georgia 28, Ohio State 17.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Caught near the sticks. It's Riggs. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
I mean, Chris, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Grinding away on the ground.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Too much speed for the defense.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. He finds some space. Now here he goes. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Big chunk gain on the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Breaks into the clear. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
That pass is caught. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24.
Ohio State.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick it off.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Leaning on the run game here. Breaks free. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the return will be brought down.
Ohio State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up with their own 48. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes a quick catch. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.